last day before Christmas had just closed. A bright winter night had come on. Stars had appeared, and the moon rose majestically in the heaven to shine upon good men and the whole of the world, so that they might gaily sing carols and hymns in praise of the Nativity of Christ. The frost had grown more severe than during the day, but to make up for this, everything had become so still that the crisping of the snow underfoot might be heard nearly half a verst round. As yet there was not a single group of young peasants to be seen under the windows of the cottages. The moon alone peeped stealthily in at them, as if inviting the maidens who were decking themselves to make haste and have a run on the crisp snow. Suddenly, out of the chimney of one of the cottages, volumes of smoke ascended in clouds towards the heavens, and in the midst of those clouds rose on a besom a witch. If at that first. So it was Christmas Eve by Nikolai Vasilievich Gogol. Is the first story in the second volume of the collection Evenings on a farm near Диканька. Вечера на хуторе близ Диканьки. So, hello and welcome back to my channel, and it's not so serious video. I would like just to wish you Merry Christmas and all good in the new year. And my dear friends, thank you very much for your kind words about my violin playings. It's very joyful and very inspiring for me, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you again. Christmas Eve is one of the most favorite and beloved books about Christmas, to tell the truth, which contains just the quintessence of miracle, and the heroes there play with evil force and overcome it and overcome such obstacles, and at the same time there is such unrestrained joy. So it's wonderful novel, wonderful piece, or just a short story maybe. And by the way, winter can be very inspiring and can be a huge source of inspiration, and it can give a feelings of renewal, of some new breath. Of course, by the way, the beginning of the year from January 1st, it's not something new, because it was established in ancient Rome by emperor, by Caesar Julius Caesar in 46 before Christianity. So it's a long history of celebration. And in ancient Rome, this day was dedicated to the two-faced god, Janus, the god of choosing doors, beginnings, new ways, new paths. So it's something very symbolical. And as you know, Janus was depicted with two faces. One looked forward and the second looked back. The fir tree. The fir tree was revered by the ancient Celts. It was sacred tree, and since it is evergreen and not subject to destruction. The fir tree was considered to abode of the forest deity, and the favor of the spirit of the forest is extremely important for people, for human beings, of course. And the spirit of the forest lived in the most powerful and beautiful tree, of course, and this fir tree is needed to make sacrifices, for example, animals. It's not so nature-friendly celebration. Unfortunately, we don't make sacrifices nowadays, and only decorate the Christmas tree with such decorations, toys, and so on and so forth. And winter was associated with Saturn, you know. And Saturn is some kind of elder deity, elder god of reproduction, of agriculture, fertility, and in general god of time. And its deity or his cult corresponds to the Greek Chronos, by the way, and it corresponds with golden age of mythology, Greek mythology. And by the way, many Russian artists painted the winter and painted winter very extremely poetic. For example, Konstantin Korovin or Leon Bakst or Vasnetsov, and so on and so forth. And for example, Korovin in 1985, he painted a number of winter landscapes, for example, Winter in Lampland or Gamerfest or Just in Winter. And in fact, it's amazing how different the snow, the shades of snow can be depicted. Even just in this picture in winter or in some other pictures, I would like to show it in some way. So the snow here is pearlescent and grayish and white, and gray can be diluted with warm shades, so it's very poetical and very picturesque. So thank you again for your attention and for your listening, and all good to you. Be happy and Merry Christmas again and Happy New Year, and see you again. Thank you.